Hi. So, um, I've been working on a lot of frameworks, uh, I don't know, regarding human architecture, human design, like MBTI, like, I don't know, stuff like that, that decomposes the human into essential concepts. And recently, I have a lot that I could present. For example, uh, I made these a while ago. I probably can't even represent them accurately because, you know, they haven't been really used. But I just want to talk about the most recent one, this one, the Jungian functions um, integrated with the Christian values. Although it's probably the other way around, because the Christian values are more are older and more I don't know. Uh, you'll see. So um, don't really feel like reading it. Mm, What I wanna specify is what I don't think it was obvious for me. What surprised me at the end of this was this joy for extroverted sensing and I think also this humility for introverted sensing. These were the biggest ones. Of course, introverted feeling integrity. I'm not sure if this uh, I knew intuitively, but it's not that big of a surprise, right? So, um, SI, right? Why would it be humility? I mean, it's not like SI DOMs are most humble people, but they do understand authority, right? They have a really good sense of authority and they have a really good sense of obedience. Uh, Not talking about exceptions here, of course, but most cases they recognize authority accurately. They have a good normative function and they have absolutely no conflict about obeying and submitting to it. And that's a big thing, right? It's essential in a Christian or biblical um, framework. Like, it's essential if you if you expect to be considered a Christian, right? Um, of course, there are implications. I mean, traditions and memory. You can derive from that they respect a lot the creation. They respect a lot um, what came to pass and uh, how that experience shaped the present. So they're they have a really good understanding and better than others about the importance of their creator, right? Or those that created things. Okay, and then the last one, the extroverted sensing. Uh, this might have come at a different point. This idea that SE could be joy, but it never really clicked for me because I don't know why. Because but I wasn't that deep into Christian virtues at the time. And there was a bit of a synchronicity recently. I was listening to a theological podcast, and there was, I think I have it here. There was this priest that was discussing. I mean, it was obvious that he has more secular personality. He had to battle, sensual desires and so on. So he's been studying and writing about that kind of stuff that could serve as sexual or sensual education for Christians who are, who are pushed towards an asexual or asensual standard, but the path there is pretty, you know, is not that clear, and uh, there are a lot of questions to be asked. I mean, even in the uh, inside the marriage, right? Together with your spouse, there are questions about how far you can extend that sensual, uh, action activity standards. So he gave a nice quote by Blaise Pascal that it's better to burn with passion even in error than to have no passion at all. Mm. I mean, this also clicked because I've considered for a while my weakness, apathy, you know, because INTP. I am INTP, by the way. INTPs are not the most driven people. They're not that ambitious, and you can get lost in you know, just thinking and enjoying your concepts and your pursuit for truth and so on. But I know I enjoy a lot of creation and I can observe a lot that others couldn't, but it's really different, right, from what an ESTP could could enjoy. I mean, they maximize they maximize joy, they maximize the secular world. They're hedonists, and I mean, of course, it's they enter this this side of it where they burn with passion in error, and but they have the chance to be born again and to reduce that passion to functional or sane standards, virtuous standards. And it's probably harder for one to ignite something that they never had. And there was also given an example, a biblical example about the wandering son. I'm not sure how it was called. Should probably search it. Let me see. Let's use AI. Wayward prodigal son. Okay, prodigal son. So they presented this as an example. I'm reading the Bible, didn't get to this yet, but their point was that this was a parable given by Jesus to Pharisees. So the Pharisee had to have an avatar or an actor inside this parable. And I never thought about it that way. And the point was that the Pharisees are this guy, the older son, right? The older son who after the younger son finds his way back and understands, what's truly valuable and what's a good life and what were his mistakes, um, he refuses to join the party. He refuses to enjoy both his brother's evolution, progression, as well as, the literal party itself. I mean, he probably keeps to his principles. I mean, it's probably not that much a problem of really enjoying the the bounty of of their work, and more about feelings of envy or greed or stuff like that. As he probably feels it's unjust that he never got such a reward, right? So yeah, you might interpret it that that's a problem of love more than joy, but it can go both ways. I mean, it's not either or. It's always an equation of both, of multiple uh, values. So yeah, that's the thing, and it clicked. I mean, it clicked for me. Maybe you have other ideas, but I feel good. Um, and when I pray, when I prayed in past, I used presence, right? Always presence, 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 power. These two, but I'm starting to use joy now, and I think it helps more. You know, when you think about joy, it helps more to understand the ideal emotional state, right? That God intended for us. I mean, it's not just about being present and observing things and, maybe feeling anxious or making the right decisions. It's also about enjoying it, enjoying the ride. Okay, that's it. Hope this helps someone. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Bye bye.